What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Chris Moore, and in today's video, we're on the road, boys. Yeah, that's right. We're actually going to be on the road twice. Two different roads, two different trucks, two different pickups. Yeah, that's right, guys. We're picking up some new vehicles today, and one of them just so happens to be the new Hyperbusa. Cecil is called. He says, look, dude, it's almost ready. And I said, look, dude, it don't matter if it's almost ready or not. I gotta come get it because Suzuki is coming to pick this bike up in about 48 hours. So we gotta drive up there to Richmond, Virginia, pick the bike up, take the bike to the track, test and tune the bike, drive back to South Carolina, put the bike in a tractor trailer, and she's going to California, boys. Yeah, that's right. This video is gonna be a crazy one because this is a Hyperbusa like you've never seen before. Stay with us, guys. Oh, how we gonna get to pick the Hyperbusa up? Yeah, we gonna pick that up too here in just a second. Stay with us, guys. Here we go. Guys, here we are. We finally made it back to our spot. You know where we always come, Carlton Customs. They've hooked us up once again. Look at all the brand new trucks they got out here. Corvettes, Denali's, giant F450s, F450s everywhere. So you know where I gotta bring my F450. Yeah, that's right, guys. They have hooked me up once again. We're doing round one on the truck modifications. They done talked me into more stuff already. I think I'm coming back. But man, look at it. Mrs. Sam Ballinger got me all shined up. Look at this thing. Ooh.
I want to do the hood on it.
Good, great googly moogly. Check this out, boys. Let me show you something. Look at the center caps. More Mafia center caps, and they float and spin. Yeah, that's right, guys. JTX Forged has hooked us up on the wheels. We got the More Mafia center caps, and they always stay right side up. We also got the More Mafia leveling kit, suspension stuff, all hooked up on our brand new Ford F450 Limited. Take a look at this thing inside. It has came out perfect. Check out the interior. Oh, and you know we gotta hit this. The key's not on. Hold on, we gotta turn the key on. Take a look. We got the glass roof. Everything is pretty much finished in this thing. She's got 800 miles. We're gonna get it out. We're gonna go back to the shop. We're loading up the trailer. We're headed to HTP Performance to pick up the new Hyperbusa. Wait till you see this thing. The numbers are insane, boys. Boys, I couldn't stop the truck video just yet. What? Look at this thing outside. Oh my God. It looked good inside, but ooh, we out in the sunlight. This thing turned out sick. Oh my God. I don't even know what kind of leveling kit it is. We got to give them a shout out on this leveling kit. Carlton Customs, they took care of all this stuff for me. I just said, yo, Shay, hook it up. And this is what we got. But oh my God, these JTX Forged wheels, sick. 24-inch wheels, 37-inch tires. She came out just right. Oh yeah, boys. 0.2 miles away.
1,000 feet. Your destination will be on the right.
On the right, HTP Performance. Here we are. Big Country, he's back here in the back.
Dude, I am sleepy. This is far.
We've been riding. It is 12:53 p.m. We've been riding for quite some time now, but here we are, the horsepower specialist, HTP
Your
Performance
destination is on the right.
in Virginia. We're about to pick up something I'm super excited about. We're actually gonna be picking up two new bikes. You guys are only gonna get to see one in this video, but I got a very special surprise for you coming in a video soon. Let's go get these things picked up.
Brother, this place is sweet. Turkeys on the shelf.
Dude, they got everything here.
This
I
place
told
is
you.
sick.
They got so many parts, man. Look, all this stuff is like anything you need to build a race bike in about 7 days.
I need a shopping cart.
Cecil! We're here, dude.
What's up, man?
Got my scooter ready?
Yeah, she's ready.
Woo-wee, this thing looks sick. Don't you touch it. Hey, this thing, oh my God. I thought the giveaway bike was perfect. You made it perfecter.
Turbo.
I know, dude, don't touch it. Stay back. This thing, it literally looks like it came from the factory.
Yeah, it damn sure did. It stayed looking like a 25th, that's for sure.
Everything came out perfect. Ooh-wee. I like the seat and stuff you put on here too.
Yeah, just showed up this morning.
Yeah, I mean everything
I mean,
just
we
showed up a couple
literally, yeah, I was
days
gonna
ago,
say,
right?
we're literally just bolting parts on it right now before you walk in the door.
Man, dude, it looks insane. BST wheels, DME swing arm,
Got a little bit of carbon.
got a little carbon here and there to set it.
Yeah.
Oh man, check out this. Come look at this. Country, look, did you see the clutch cover, dude? 25th anniversary. We got the Hyperbusa logo. Keeping our factory fairings because we didn't want to modify the fairings to, I guess you would say, I'm not gonna say devalue the bike, but we wanted to keep it as original as possible. They have really done a good job. Does it run yet, dude?
Yeah, it runs. Fire it up.
Fire it up. Let's hear what she sounds like. I feel like that's. Ooh, she smells a little funny.
Yeah, running on a little bit
See
of
this?
corn.
0 miles, dude.
Oh yeah, come check that out.
Fresh and
89
fresh.
miles.
Fresh and
How'd
fresh.
you get it here?
I hauled it, country.
Alright.
She's brand new, dude. So take us through the in case there's some people that live under a rock, believe it or not. They may not follow more Mafia every day like they should. So let's take them through the process of when you got this bike. What was it, 9 or 10 days ago?
Yeah, it was in between grudge race about 10 days ago. Literally, I feel like we had hours to build it, not days. But yeah, we got it.
Everything blurs together.
Yeah,
for
we
sure.
got,
when
got
you
it a
start.
couple days ago and went straight to it. First thing we had to do was get it in here and get it apart without scratching it, because you see it is 0 mile 25th anniversary Hayabusa from Suzuki. That
She's perfect.
if you haven't seen one in person, you need to see one in person, because it looks way different than any photograph or any video or.
The color is
The
so
colors.
hard to capture on this thing.
Yeah.
Like every time I take a picture, I'm like, nah, that's not the color of it. Like that's not it.
Yeah, we had
The
to
pearl
strip it
and
down.
sparkle.
Strip it down and not scratch it. That was step one.
Yeah.
And then after that, motor came out. Had to build the engine. You know, same Hyperbusa build. Carrillo came through as always with their turbo pistons from CP. Carrillo heavy duty rods. We had Robinson hook us up and undercut this transmission.
That was
And-
lucky we got that so quick.
Man, that was hard to do. And then, you know, everything else we do in house. So cylinder head work was done here. Megacycle got us straight on some camshafts. But yeah, we did cylinder head in house, pistons, rods, crank. Everything's ready to go motor wise. Then they had to go build a turbo on top of it, and that was my job for there. While everybody else was thrashing on the chassis and making the wheels and
I
the
feel
front
the
end and all
suspension's
that stuff.
different, too.
Yeah, suspension. They were working on that while I was literally welding the turbo together. It was a complete team effort by every single person in this building. I can't thank everybody here enough for what they were able to help me pull
I
off.
feel like I'm the bad guy, dude. 'Cause I was calling like, Cecil, you got this, you got this, you got this. Did you get this part ordered?
Yeah,
It
I
was
mean,
literally,
yeah,
it was a lot.
When you called me, and I was already thrashing for a drag race, so that was.
I was sweating bullets on the other end, just not knowing how finished it was. Because this guy wouldn't give me any updates. He's like, yeah, we're good.
I know, I felt bad every time he called. I would just be like, text me.
Yeah, I'm
Text me.
like,
I can't stop right now.
Right.
I'm literally burning rod, and I can't answer my phone.
Cecil, this, Cecil. Like, I feel like you're leading me on here a little bit, but no, dude, it is everything we definitely asked for. Let's show them some. You got some pictures that we can show them
Yeah,
of just literally all the details that go into this thing. There's so much involved. I don't really think the average guy understands how stripped down and how much work you guys go through to put all this together.
Yeah, like I said, the first thing we had to do is put the bike on the lift and strip it down to nothing.
Surely that's not the bike.
Yeah, it was.
That's the same bike that
Yeah.
That's it, dude.
ain't no way.
8 days ago.
Ain't no way.
Yeah.
Remember when you take yours apart? They never go back together.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a lot of parts.
Oh, we got a bag of bolts that came off of it too.
Spare parts.
And that's me welding the header on the table with a mock-up motor while the guys were doing exactly this right here. While they were taking it apart, I'm welding the header on the mock-up motor. Then Justin was in the back putting the plenum assembly together for us. For anybody that doesn't know, this is it's a carbon 3D printed plenum, single throttle body, 60 millimeter Bosch drop-by-wire throttle body. Basically, we constructed this plenum out of a carbon composite, so it's light, but it handles heat really well. It dissipates heat really well. It has a billet aluminum base underneath of it. It's kind of hard to tell in this picture, but there's 4 injectors pointed right down the hole. This turbo system is super efficient, and that's something me and Chris kind of been talking about, because the outside world thinks that if it doesn't have an intercooler, it's not really a street turbo system. Well, we've kind of proved everybody wrong with, one, ethanol-based fuels helps a bunch, but also, two, just proper tuning. I mean, like, if Chris tuned your turbo with your factory ECU, he knows what to do to keep the temperatures down, as long as, you know, you have a good understanding of what's going on with the turbo and how it compresses air and goes into the motor. I mean, no, are we running 30 pounds of boost on pump gas? Absolutely not, but 300 horsepower daily driver tuned properly can actually be done without an intercooler. Next phase was throwing that mock-up motor back into that stripped down thing. You see the guys that already put the swing arm on the bike from DME. They got the forks lowered on it. They got the shock in there, and we were basically sitting the turbo. And there was actually a goof, because
You didn't tell me about this, dude.
I built that damn turbo on that table, and when I got over here, it didn't look like it was gonna fit.
Miscalculated.
Just a little miscalculation.
That sounds like something country do.
I do that a lot.
But it worked out for the best of us, because we actually lowered the turbo 1/2 inch. And by doing that, we gained a bunch more ground clearance and space in areas that we didn't have when I first did Chris's first Hyperbusa. I never knew how low he was going to get the original bike, so we had some clearance issues with the radiator that he had to like do some self-clearance in. But now he
In
does.
other words, I broke it.
Yeah.
We fixed it though.
That's all right. We put a new radiator on. Everything was good. But yeah, this one definitely clears big time. No problem there.
A lot more clearance.
A lot more clearance. And yeah, this is just another photo of the dummy engine in there. There's a bay window in that motor. It had a rod exit the building, but it works great for mocking up turbos. Here's our manifold clamp design. The plenum clamps directly to the cylinder head. She's not coming off there. There's no need for any bolts and straps or tie wraps or tractor trailer straps holding your plenum down.
So another thing too with the Gen 3 Busa, they have smaller throttle bodies than a Gen 2 Busa. They actually have smaller throttle bodies than a GSXR 1000.
Yes.
So in order to, I guess you say if you made a bolt-on turbo kit that utilized this factory throttle bodies, it's going to be nowhere near as efficient as something like this. This that he's designed is much better because it's much bigger.
Also, on your factory independent throttle bodies, they're drive-by-wire. They're very expensive from Suzuki. They're very nice from Suzuki, but with a turbo, you can bend blades. Taking them off of the motorcycle, you get rid of running the risk of damage in your throttle bodies. I have a single blade, 60 millimeter turbo. If you bend that thing, you got a whole lot more problems than just worrying about what happens to the stock throttle bodies. And then you can see here, this is our plenum base once it's all bolted down. Fuel rail, the injectors are mounted inside of the plenum. Everything is inside. Has a complete auto sport connector harness on the bottom. All your, this is an inlet manifold temperature and pressure sensors inside. So basically, fuel injections direct in the port. It's all it's after the throttle body from in between that and the turbo. And we're using Garrett's new line on their wastegates. It's their GBW 40 millimeter on this guy. Been super happy with them. Garrett came through it's nice. I can just order everything from one place now. Garrett supplies everything for us here. They do our turbo systems and our wastegates. And got good news, I think at PRI they might be showing off some Garrett blow-off valves. So
Cool.
One-stop shop now. Other than that, there's a little quick picture of the dump pipe.
I like the
O2
way the
sensor.
exhaust looks, and we had different options on the exhaust of how you could have those built.
Right.
I just wanted this one to look a little different. We got 2-into-1 versus the 2-into-2
Yep.
as the last bike.
We use 2-into-1, try to help with some scavenging. Here's a picture of the G30. It's a G30 770. She's a big one. But it also has zero lag in my opinion. I haven't found it to be really laggy at all. It's a small body frame, spool's really nice, makes plenty of horsepower, plenty of turbo boost. So no, I was super happy with the way it turned out. And you know, like I said, it took really all hands on deck here. I mean, every single person in this shop just gave it up for a couple of days.
All for me, dude. All for me.
All for Chris.
This is going to be cool. I can't wait for everybody in California to see it. If you don't know what I mean by that, if you live under that same rock I was talking about a while ago, we're going to California. Me, Cecil, I think we're even going to take country on this trip.
Ah, darn.
I'm not paying rent this month, I know.
There you go.
He's even going to get to ride the airplane, his first airplane ride. And we are going with Suzuki. Suzuki's going to be hauling this bike out to California from South Carolina, and we are going to get to make 2 passes on this thing.
Yeah.
To put on a show. 2 passes. Now, granted, I said it took him 8 days to build it. Now we got to test and tune this thing. We got a lot of work on our hands.
Yeah.
We're fixed to wrap this video up, load this bike into the trailer, and we got to go to the racetrack. We got to make another. You got to make another miracle happen, dude. Like,
Yeah, no, we got to put the
I don't want to tell you how
fast.
fast I want to go, but I want to go real fast. So the Hyperbusa kind of sort of blew everybody's mind. This bike is 66-inch long wheelbase, so it is extremely, it's longer than stock, but it's still extremely short compared to the race bikes we're used to. Like Melania, for instance, 80 inches long, so that thing is stretched over 20 inches.
Right.
This bike is stretched like 8 inches over stock. It's going to be a handful to ride. Should still hook up a little bit on the street. And we got to...
I mean, I know the race is in a couple weeks, but the bike ain't gonna be here that long. We don't got much testing, dude.
Country, they're picking up Sunday.
Yeah,
That's tomorrow.
yeah. We only got today.
Yeah. Shit.
One hit wonder.
All right, dude. So anyways, long story short, Cecil's crew built a bike 8 days from scratch. Now we got to take the bike. I got to learn how to ride it. I should be pretty good at that. But anyways, we got to go to the track. We got to get this thing dialed in. We're trying to go over 200 miles per hour in the quarter mile. I really think it'd be pretty cool
Oh, it would be awesome.
if we could go faster mile per hour than the NHRA Pro Stock bikes.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I mean,
Brother, you gotta turn this thing up.
and I'm riding her out to dinner that night. Where do you think we should go? Applebee's?
Chili's, something else.
Chill. Okay, all right. So we're going to take country out to dinner. We're going to go out to eat. Riding this bike after we make a 200-mile-an-hour pass, or at least that's what we're hoping for. We got to get, dude, we're running out of time. We got to get this thing out of the shop.
I get to a track.
Let's get her loaded, dude. Let's get her loaded.
Sounds good.
All right, dude, I feel like we looked at it long enough. It's time to load this puppy up.
Dude,
You gonna push it
I
up?
got it. You open the trailer up,
Just
dude.
push it, dude.
Oh.
Push it, country. The little one. The scooter, yeah. Make sure you don't bottom out, dude. You're fat.
Dude, I got these groceries. You just get the trailer open, all right? Hey, this thing's heavy. I ain't pushing.
I told you, push it.
Dude, it's heavy. I didn't want to push it.
Push it, dude. Here, get off of it. I'll push
It's
it.
got a new tire, dude. It don't need, dude, you don't need all that tread.
Oh my God, I'll load it myself.
Oh my gosh. Dude, look at all this rubber on your tail. That's from you, you idiot. No.
I ain't even had a chance to
What's
fix it.
that from?
Dude, my bike got 0 miles. You got rubber all over it. You're gonna have to polish this thing when we get to the track.
That's when I did the burnout.
Yeah, dude. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the content. I know you can't wait to see it in the track, but I know what else you can't wait to see, and that's what else is in the trailer. Yeah, that's right, guys. We're playing okey doke on you just a little bit. You saw one new turbo bike, but you haven't seen everything we got to offer. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel because you are not gonna want to miss what's coming next. All right, guys, smash the like button. We'll see you next time.